Good evening, YouTube. So I have previously updated my German car collection and my Asian slash JDM car collection. So I thought I would show the best of my UK, United Kingdom British cars. And it's going to be Matchbox heavy, but not Matchbox exclusive. So I didn't realize I had bought two of these new Jag XK140s. The one in cream. I guess I got that one first. It's very nice in cream with a gray interior. But of course, if you have a Jag, you have to have it in British Racing Green with this beautiful beige interior. So, two Jags, a Lotus Europa, which was one of my favorite cars when I was a kid. I have only seen maybe two of these in person here in the United States at concours shows over the years. Lotus Europa Special 1972. A very unique mid-engine, tiny little car. I think it's even shorter than the Ford GT40. It's very low to the ground. I'm going to skip over this one because this is one of my favorites. Although I do love MGBs. This nice MGB GT coupe that came out from Matchbox last year, this year. It's a shame, just the headlight's not done, but real nice details on that. This older Hot Wheels Triumph TR6. Sorry. This one has some sponsor decals on the back. Has some tampo work on the back. Nothing on the front. And I don't know what that sticker is on the hood. This is a car that I rescued, so that sticker may not be from Hot Wheels. But they re-released this, so I'm going to try and get a new one. And the red Aston Martin DB5. I'm not sure. I don't think I did a video on my British car collection, but I might have shown this before. I know I had shown my Global Fords, so I had shown the Ford Anglia. This Ford Escort from the Fast and Furious 5-pack. And of course, I have others that I have not opened. I'm running out of display case, and I don't want to just throw these four into the jammer cases, especially this one from Car Culture. So, I'm not going to just tease cars that I won't open. I will have some cars that I will open tonight. I think I'd shown in a separate Greenlight video this beautiful British Ford Escort Cosworth from Greenlight, and the Hot Wheels version. And then recently, I had gotten more, so I picked up the Hot Wheels Land Rover Defender pickup. Oh, I had it right the first time. Land Rover Series 3 pickup. Excuse me, not Defender. Series 3. And the Range Rover Velar. Not sure if I showed this one. And just a nod to another one. This is the Sunbeam Tiger, which is based on the Alpine Sunbeam. And this is a V8 powered version, much like a Cobra. And this was part of the Roots group, I believe. But all this build up, this is really just subterfuge to show you a couple that I will open. First, I'm going to show off one of my favorite British Fords. I have three of them. I think I've shown them before, but I am going to open up one of them tonight. So that would be the Ford Transit Supervan. And I have this one from the Star Wars And I'm not sure who that is on the front of it. Is that Boba Fett? Or I mean, I watched all the Star Wars movies, or is that the Mandalorian? I don't know. I'm not that much of a Star Wars guy. This is copyright 2019. Here are the 5 vehicles in that. I think that's the one I'm going to open up. I also have the Rick and Morty with Jaguar on it. And if you don't watch Rick and Morty, you don't know who that is. And I have the Cargo Carriers, Car Culture, the Gulf livery Ford Transit. These two I want to leave on card. So I will open up this one. I will try and preserve the card art, but Star Wars isn't as important to me. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. Honestly, I've always been more of a Doctor Who guy. And if you don't know Doctor Who, you've been living under a rock for 50 years. So this is metal body, metal base, wheel riders, nice orange. I call them Panasport. I know Ron's Muscle Car Diecast says that they call them Wantanabes, or maybe that's just on Asian markets. So painted headlights and turn signals. The grille is part of the metal base. Can we see inside? The steering wheel is on the right hand side. Nice details for the lights and for the exhaust. And I don't know what that stands for. Oh, LFL? Is that Lucasfilm Limited for Star Wars? I don't know what that symbol is. Has to do with whoever he is. And if you know who this character is, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a huge science fiction guy, but I'm old and, I don't remember. Although I've seen all of the Star Wars films at one point or another. I'm just not that into it. But this is nice. And I think they've been making this for a long time. Let's see, it says copyright 2014 there. But for some reason, I think they've been making the super van a lot longer than that. And I'm sure that Matchbox made one when I was a kid. I know they made the pickup or the flatbed truck. I had it with the one side drop down and the wooden crate. So I've always loved European Ford's Ford Transit. And I remember seeing a documentary on YouTube about this van being the most popular getaway vehicle in Britain in the 70s. I guess for several reasons. They handled well for a van, and they were easy to steal. So I have that new car. And I got another Schuco. The Land Rover Defender. Let's see if there's any important information on this. I don't think there's any important information on this. It's a Schuco. I loved that Mercedes. And I wanted another example of Schuco quality. So let's get this off the base. Thankfully, just one screw, so this should be not as painful as some videos. So, wow, let's see. So, metal body, rubber tires, metal base, Schuco 164 Land Rover Defender. Very nice wheels. Very nice details. The rear tire mounted on the back door. License plate Land Rover. All the markers and reflectors. There goes the Defender badge. The third brake light. So this is the last Defender up until recently that was sold. This is that series that was sold in the United States as a Defender 90, I believe, up until 1994 or 5, when it would no longer pass crash or emissions standards in the United States. So this is very nice. And for all the hype about TLV, Tomica Limited Vintage Neo, I would say that these Schucos and Mini GT are on par. Let's see. Those look like inserted headlights. And the taillights wouldn't be inserted here because they're just too small. But the third brake light, oh, is this left-hand drive? This is left-hand drive. But the interior looks pretty detailed. You can see the seats and even the back seats. And if I'm not mistaken, that has these inward-facing jump seats in the way back. And the sliding windows and the Safari windows, which in the United States, are, depending on the vehicle, are sometimes called Vista windows. But that's real nice. I am digging these Schucos. So that's not a new brand to me, but these are two new vehicles. Hot Wheels Premium and another Schuco. And so that updates my British car fleet. Well, sort of fleet. What did I leave out? Even though it's considered an American car, the GT40 from the 1960s, it's important to remember that it was Ford's European branch that did a lot of the chassis development on this. Yes, the engine, the original engine, the engines in these were the American V8s, but the chassis and suspension were worked on in Britain before coming to the United States for fine-tuning. If you see that movie, Ford versus Ferrari, it makes it seem as if this was fully formed out of Carroll Shelby's mind, and nothing could be farther from the truth. Yes, he helped with the team and with fine-tuning the car, but it was Ford of the UK that actually developed the body and chassis, and with the 289, it was the American team, and then when they went to the larger engine, the 427, it was Holman and Moody, which was a race engine developer from North Carolina, that did the big block engines for these. So Ford is, and always has been, a global company. Can't stress that enough. Obviously, when you see cars like the Australian Falcons and this Escort, any Escort, the Escorts were British designs. The Escort to replace the Anglia and the Consul, I believe, and some of the other little cars, and the Ford Cortina and the Zephyr. But I'm ranting now about Ford, and this is not about Ford. This is just about my British cars in general, and this Land Rover in particular. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. If I could ask your help with promoting the channel, I'm at 46 subscribers. I'd like to do that giveaway at 100 subscribers if possible. I will do a giveaway no matter what for Christmas, but I'd like to see if I can get my subscriber levels up. So tell a friend, share. Unless I totally suck, then just say, Joe, you suck. I'm like, okay. So thank you for watching. And I have some other videos coming up. I have the trucks that I teased, and I have some other stuff. So have a good evening and be safe.